So, last video I mentioned enjoying classless systems the most. Now, this doesn't mean that I don't enjoy traditional class-based systems, but class-based systems put you in a box, when the whole point of tabletop games is that you can do anything. So why settle for the basic fighter, wizard, cleric, ranger, rogue, etc.? I mean, there's multi-classing, and feats that allow you to expand how your character acts, and changes them from another person of the same class and level, but a level 1 fighter in Dungeons & Dragons will look eerily similar to another first level fighter. You could go the Pathfinder route and just have so many classes that you effectively have limitless choices, but that has its own problems. First, you need to have all those books, of which there are literally dozens of editions to Pathfinder, not including the third party of expansions which may or may not be balanced for the game you're playing in, and then you have to read those books to compare whether or not you want to play the Mystic Knight, or the Magic Knight, or the Mystic Fighter. Now, only one of those classes is something that actually exists, but hyperbole aside, reading through the rulebooks and comparing the classes can be a mind-numbing task, which brings me to the best solution: getting rid of classes entirely. I mean, technically you still want a balanced party, but you can easily shift stats around to make a truly unique character. The best part is feats that are available to everyone. They may have requirements that tend towards a certain playstyle, but there's nothing locked behind a class. You could be a heavyweight wizard. Maybe you're the dumb fighter, but you're also an idiot savant. Maybe you're someone who doesn't even have real fighting capabilities. That's not something you can do in class games usually, especially since they're so combat focused. Having a roleplay focused game is so much easier with a classless based system. Another thing I prefer in games is a low scaling power curve. In D&D, a level 15 character will destroy a level 10 character. That's just how it is. They just have so much more raw stats of the weaker character that's not even fair. 5th edition changed things a little with bounded accuracy, but when the enemy wizard can cast Meteor Swarm and your biggest spell is Fireball, you're pretty much screwed. In classless games, the power curve is much less significant, thanks mostly to the fact that you don't just get free stuff from leveling up, because levels don't exist most of the time. Yes, you do grow more powerful as you get more experience to spend on feats and upgrading your attributes and whatnot, but the change is much smaller. Being stronger in a class-based system just means you do more damage in general. In classless-based systems, the best part is consistency. Being more consistent in a classless-based system is important, because they rarely use just a d20 and roll multiple dice instead. But experience isn't as important, where being able to roleplay and think on your feet is. I feel that classless-based systems tend to lend themselves better to fighting enemies that are definitely stronger than you, without having them just accidentally one-shotting your poor squishy wizard who is only squishy because they get a d6 of hit points, which is really nothing, especially if they leave Constitution 10 like is almost always done, or if they lower it, or etc, 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 squishy wizard. That's just how it is. Anyways, that's my mini rant on why classless systems are far superior to purely class systems. Am I wrong? No, but you can still debate my points in the comments below. Like and subscribe and all that. See you all next time.